So hey guys, welcome back to his little secret. And let's continue with Miguel's sneaky business going on where Joy cannot get over the fact that he is not cheating. Let's see what she's going to say. Yep. What's up? How can you act so calm at a time like this? Hey, where did Nolan go? Nolan returned to his room. May I interest you in a fresh cup of coffee? Sure, that will be great. Joy sits down next to me and lets out a deep sigh. How can he leave? Doesn't he realize how serious this is? He's useless. She shakes her head in frustration. What in the world has you so upset? I stare back at her curiously. Listen closely, Livia. Joy's expression is serious as she turns to face me. Why? Startled by her demeanor, I stare back in surprise. So I left here earlier to follow Miguel, right? Well, when I did, he went into the garden. At that point, I knew something was suspicious. Why would he go into the garden alone? It's totally unlike him. And it turned out I was right. He made a phone call and I had him schedule a date for tomorrow, which is with some other person. He was scheduling a date? I echoed back, wishing I had misheard her. That's right. Whoever he was talking to, he promised to meet them at the dolphin pool. That is... What more do you need? He's turning down a date with you to see another woman. Can that really be true? No chance. No, I'm not gonna agree. I'm not. I can't be bringing myself to believe Miguel will cheat on me. Are you sure he was talking to a woman? The more I think about it, none of this proves he's cheating. Exactly, none. How can you say that? Even if it was a woman, he promised to meet. It might be for work, or it could just be someone he owes a favor to. There is no reason to equate his actions with an affair simply because he's going out with someone else, right? How could you view him in such a positive light when he dumped you to hang out with someone else? You're too kind, Livia. Oh, shut up. How I view him has nothing to do with it. I trust him, and I am certain he wasn't cheating on me. Skills? I reply firmly. Okay then, whatever it is I just witnessed. What? That came out so weird. If you're right, he's not cheating, then he shouldn't have sneaked into the garden just to make a phone call. I struggled to come up with a good answer to her question. If it really was someone from work or that he owed a favor to, he should have been able to tell me. I trust him and I believe he's not cheating, but I don't have a response to points Joy is arguing. God, I don't know why that's so hard to read. See, you're just as suspicious as him as hey. What? No, I'm not. I mean, you're right. He shouldn't need to sneak into the garden. But I still don't want to believe what that equates to him having an affair. Maybe there's some other reason he can't say anything. Sorry to keep you waiting. Josh arrives with Joy's coffee and passes it to her over the counter. Oh, thanks, Josh. You're welcome. And if you don't mind me saying so, I fear arguing with Miguel is in his presence will only have you going around in circles. He suggests with a weary smile. Josh, don't tell me you're taking Miguel's side. Josh briefly smiles at Joy's disappointment as she reaches for her coffee. No, I have no intention of taking anyone's side. And what? Under no circumstance can I condone eavesdropping. With that in mind, I have nothing further to add to this conversation. His tone remains gentle yet firm. If Miguel is seeing someone else, that is a problem. If that's a problem Livia and him will have to resolve. Not you, damn Joy. Livia, if you say you trust Miguel, then all I can do is offer you my support. Thanks, Josh. His kind sentiment cheers me up and warms my heart. If I may add, the Miguel I know would never betray his girlfriend. Wouldn't you agree, Joy? Well, I suppose you're right. I never really imagined him as the type to go and run around cheating. But that doesn't mean it's not possible. Why? Why is he sneaking around? Nobody's answering that question yet. Answer the question. And I'm not about to ignore it. Not when your love of your love life is at stake, Livia. You abruptly raised. Your Joy abruptly raises to her feet and raises both fists in a show of I can't say that word. I know it, but still. I want you two to find happiness together. Thanks, but no, don't you worry about anything. How does she expect me not to worry? Which raises the next question. What should I do? Oh, Livia, would you like a refill? I suddenly look up at the sound of Joy's voice. Did I say Joy or Josh? I meant Josh. I suggest you both try and relax. You should be thinking clearly if you wish to discover the truth. Of course, thanks, Joy. I mean Josh. God! With all these J names, I'm just getting them confused. I swallow what remains of my coffee and hand Josh the empty cup. You're right, Josh. Let's calm down and think about this more carefully. Joy, I feel like her voice has changed sometimes. Joy pauses to take a sip of her coffee. Olivia, what do you think if you had witnessed Miguel in the garden? Me? I trust him. I am not falling for your accusations against my boyfriend. Perhaps Joy has a strong argument after all. If I had Miguel promising to meet someone for a date over the phone, I might be suspicious too. Regardless, I trust Miguel. It's easy to suspect him, but I'd rather have faith instead. After everything we've been through, I can't believe he would cheat on me. Saying it out loud renews my conviction. That's right, I don't want to grow distrustful of him, even over something that hardly seems possible. Now, don't forget, this whole discussion is based on nothing but assumptions made from an overheard phone conversation. Josh? My voice is going. You're not helping. Joy glares at Josh and pouts her lips. You make it sound like I followed him simply to eavesdrop on his conversation, and that's not true. I was planning on confronting him directly. That's why I went after him. She set down her coffee cup and continued talking. Before I could catch him, he headed into the garden, and when I waited to see what he would do, he pulled out his phone. It bothered me that he would sneak out into the garden just to make a phone call. You know, honestly, if I had been in your shoes, I'm not sure I would have avoided listening to him either. My concern could easily have gotten the best of me. What she did may trouble me in retrospect, but I certainly can't blame her for it. Who knows, maybe it wasn't his intention to sneak around. How could you be sure if you were following him? He sounds really excited when he was on the phone. I can't imagine him talking like that if it's just someone from work. Besides, who's going to a dolphin show to hold a business meeting? Good point. Why are you falling for her lies? Okay, they're not lies, but why are you falling for them? On top of that, his tone was quite friendly. Not at all like I'd expect if he's simply returning a favor. Is that right? Listen to you, Joy. When did you suddenly become a detective? I'm not. It's just women's intuition. The little voice in my head that believes Miguel. That believes the girl, and the little voice that doesn't both steadily grow louder. I trust Miguel, don't I? Don't worry, Livia. Miguel's not the cheating type. Yeah, I know that still. He's quite popular with the girls, you know. Couldn't it be possible the person he's seeing has different intentions than he does? Joy sounds troubled. Olivia, if there was anything going on that makes you uneasy, it is sure to have a reasonable explanation. Miguel is nothing if not sincere. Joy adds with a smile. I mean, Josh. God. Thanks, Josh. My gratitude to him is heartfelt. Oh my God. Oh, I agree. I agree, Miguel. Isn't that kind of person? There has to be a reason. Still, that wouldn't prevent us from worrying, will it, Livia? No, I suppose not. Especially if we don't know what that reason is. Joy fervently nods back in agreement. Say, Livia, you're free tomorrow, right? Yeah, I kept my schedule opened. I avoided making any plans in hopes that I could spend the day with Miguel. Why don't we tell Miguel tomorrow? I will join you before work. What? Tell him? Her suggestion catches me completely by surprise. That's way if Miguel is cheating, you can confront him on the spot. I glance at Josh. Not a very praiseworthy endeavor. If you ask me, I will prevent. I didn't hear about it. Pretend rather. He didn't immediately turn his attention to washing. He then immediately turned his attention to washing dishes. Oh, but if you're going to feel bad about telling him, I don't think I'll do it alone. God, this chick is determined. Frankly, the thought that he might be standing you up to meet some other woman upsets me. Joy, I can't let you do something like that all on your own. I quickly reply. Exactly then. We'll go together tomorrow, 10 o'clock at the dolphin pool. How did I let her talk me into this? Oh well. Realizing this decision has been made, I resign myself to follow Miguel with Joy tomorrow. Fail. How is this gonna go? Wow, Olivia, you have got quite an appetite this morning. I hear Joy remark the moment we walk into the cafe. We're going to be telling Miguel today, right? I want to make sure I don't get hungry. You certainly weren't this enthusiastic. Yes, you certainly weren't this enthusiastic yesterday. What's with the sudden change of heart? I agreed to go with you, didn't I? If we are going to do this, I want to make sure we do it right. There is that determination I expected from you. Okay, let me get some food in me when can we start tailing? Then we can start. Okay. Josh, could we Just could give me a little extra breakfast too, please. As you wish. Just give me a few minutes. Oh my god, my day today is just terrible. So, that's what I had in mind when I said we'll tell him. That makes sense. After all, it's not really tailing him if we simply show up at the dolphin pool. I laughed to myself. No, we could check out what he does on the way there too. You might make oh that's not me. You might make a good detective after all, Joy. I thought so. Well, how about one last cup of coffee to help us get focused? Good idea. I'm up for that. Hey, where's Josh? I glanced around the cafe, but no one else is there. Josh? Josh, huh? Where could he have gone? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm in one of those moods. I'm sure he was at the counter a couple of minutes ago. Pardon me. You called? The door to the cafe opened and Josh comes walking in. Oh, there you are. Where did you go? Since you practically ran this cafe, is it a good idea for you to be disappearing like that? There was something on my mind I needed to check. Forgive me for abandoning you. What does that mean? Cheat? Cheat? Okay, I want to Google. I don't know what that is. What is that? Wild Eyes called him, no? Ask him where he is. I would have totally chosen that, and it's something I probably don't even want. Okay, wait, where is the text? May I ask what you're checking on? Josh firmly nods back. I went to check if Miguel might be getting ready to leave soon. He visited the cafe a lot earlier than usual this morning, so his departure was on my mind. I just saw him out the door and wished him a good day. If you plan on tailing him, you might not want to loiter. What's up with you, Josh? Yesterday you were against my actions and today you're feeding us information. Joy looks at him in surprise. Checkpoint. Hopefully I can pass this checkpoint. Yes. I'm even over. Oh my god, my hand hurts so bad right now. I realized in the end I did nothing to stop you, which makes me an accomplice as far as I'm concerned. In which case I decided it's best if I cooperate. It will be a relief to see Miguel cleared of this baseless misunderstanding. Yes, it's very baseless. Oh, Josh is helping out with for Miguel's sake, isn't he? Of course I sympathize with Josh completely. If Miguel catches you and becomes upset, you can let him know I am also to blame. He added a grin. Josh, thanks so much. I feel my heart swell with appreciation. I will have to work hard at clearing Miguel's suspicion so that Josh's support doesn't go to waste. I look forward to our upcoming activities with renewed determination. Joy, you heard Josh. We should get going. If Miguel just left, we need to hurry or we'll lose him. Yeah, our coffee refill will have to wait for later. Let's go, Livia. But it'll get cold. I elatedly made my way out of the cafe with Joy at my side. Good luck. I look forward to hearing all about Miguel's innocence. Woof woof! Lucas and Joy are there to see us off as Joy. Lucas and Josh are there to see us off as Joy and I depart Lillacott. Look, over there, it's Miguel. I quickly find something to hide behind. Yes. Miguel continues walking. He appears to be in a good mood, but other than that, nothing seems unusual. Look how he's holding his chin up. Doesn't he look like he's in a rather high spirits? You think so? He seems to be acting normal to me. I pause to take a closer look at him. I do. He doesn't usually go around grinning like that. I'm not so sure. What? You don't believe me? I didn't say that. I suppose you think he's acting normal. Sure, that's how he behaves in front of me. I reply frankly and nod. That's because he gets giddy when he sees you. So, really? I guess I've never noticed just how happy he is when he's around you. He certainly doesn't act that way around me. He must so jealous, she's so jelly. He must save the green for you since he's your girlfriend. I suppose. I like the sound of that. The question is, with your expression like that, with an expression like that, just who could he be looking forward to meeting? Don't say that. Suddenly I start to grow uneasy. Cheer up, Livia. I trust Miguel. Wait a second. Miguel catches the subway into the city, but when he steps out onto the street, he begins walking away from the dolphin pool. I wonder where he's going. I wonder too. Joy and I both stare at him in confusion. That's Chocolate's shop. I think I know what he's doing. I don't know, we'll see. Miguel stops in front of the chocolate shop, then continues inside. Why would he go inside? Go in there. I don't blame Joy for being suspicious. This particular chocolate shop is quite popular among young women. Miguel never mentioned any interest in the place. Could he be buying someone a present? I continue telling myself I trust Miguel all while growing more uneasy. Oh, he's coming back out. In his hand is a bag from the shop. Ouch, that bag really does go well with his look. What? Joy chuckles to herself. Joy, stop laughing at him. It's not nice. I rebuke her with a slap on the back. She's right though, it really isn't his style, which only leads me to believe it has to be a present. Who could it be for? I can't imagine it being for an older woman. I'll guess it's someone even younger than you. Yeah, a kid most likely. Who knows? Maybe he's got a fan letter from someone he couldn't turn down. Young girls can be pretty incensant. I'm pretty sure he can't turn down those kinds of offers. Oh my god. What is this? Well, you sound so confident. Do you trust his love that much? I do. Yes. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. I proudly reply. Because I know Miguel wouldn't lie. He may have been trying to hide something yesterday, but I never once had the impression he was trying to deceive me. So I'm going to trust him. Okay? Okay, girl? Drop the shit. Drop it. I declare while looking at Joy in the eyes. Yeah, he's pretty much head over heels for you. It'll take more than some young girl to pray him away. So it's got to be someone he can't turn down, right? Maybe the daughter of a business associate or relative. You know how serious he is. He probably he didn't want to go, but he felt he had to. Then he won't be that happy. I don't think so. If that were true, then yeah, exact. Girl, we are on the same page. Then why does he look so happy? Livia, Livia, can't you see I'm trying to put your mind at ease here? Stop being so logical. We have to be logical. We can't be irrational in such situations. That's how people break up and lose trust in their boyfriends. Joy smiles while shrugging her shoulders in defeat. Fine. Then, as usual, as I hate to say it, he's happy because he's meeting one of his young fans. Which also explains why he brought those grody chocolates. As, are you happy now, Olivia? She coldly stares at me. No, I'm not happy. Even if he was forced into it, that won't stop me from feeling jealous. Well, we'll have our answer when we arrive at the dolphin pool. Are you ready? It takes me a moment to respond. Of course, I'm ready. Why wouldn't I be? Miguel's not cheating on me. He won't. I'm positive. That's the spirit. Come on then. Let's get going. We're about to lose him. Okay, I can't wait to get this over with. Joy springs into action and I race to catch up with her. Alright. There are actually dolphins in this. The last time... Okay. Alright. Where could he have gone if we saw him come in here? With plenty time remaining before the show begins, there is still only a tiny crowd of spectators at the dolphin pool. Let's head over there in the corner. We don't want him to see us. Sounds good. My heart begins pounding at the sudden thought of being discovered. This is pretty bold endeavor. I've managed to get swept up in. I pause and take a deep breath. Oh, there he is. There is Miguel. Back there by the stand. He has an ice cream cone, chocolate and ice cream. Huh? Not your average combination. That cone is so tiny in his hand, it almost looks worse than the chocolate. I keep my comment to myself as Joy bursts out laughing. She's ruthless. Then again, he does look kind of cute with it. Livia, what are you hiding your face for? I want to make sure he doesn't spot me. I thought you said you were ready for this. Joy lets out a disgusted side with a smiles. I don't even know what that said. Discuss. Who cares if he spots you? We're just here enjoying the dolphin show, right? But we're not here for the show. We are tailing him. He won't know that if you don't tell him. Why let him find out you are suspicious of him? Hold your ground, Livia. If it's his fault for acting so suspicious in the first place. We'll know soon enough who he's meeting with once the show begins. Relax. If it turns out he's cheating, I will give him a piece of my mind. I agreements at her enthusiastic show of that word again. I know that word. I'm not even going to try anymore. And that's supposed to help me relax? Please, don't let this go horribly wrong. I honestly begin to pray while waiting for the show to start. That's strange. The show is about to start and no one's shown up yet. The ice cream cone has begun to... The ice cream cone he's brought is beginning to melt. Maybe something happened and they couldn't make it. If that's true, then why couldn't he just leave? He decided to stay and watch the show. I suppose, but you think they would have let him know earlier and not cancel at the last minute. Joy doesn't sound convinced as she mutters and lets out a sigh. There could have been some kind of accident. I hope nothing's wrong. Although I have no idea who Miguel is meeting, I find myself beginning to worry about them. Even if if it was an accident, I don't think they would. I don't you think they'll call him? Maybe they barely know one another. What your what's your describing went aboard well for us? What? I suppose you're right. I let out a exaggerated sigh, I think. Hey, what a coincidence running into you here. Suddenly I hear a voice behind me and quickly turn to see who it is, Miguel. You? Much of to my surprise, in front of me is Miguel! Ah? Oh yeah, I forgot there was that last checkpoint.